Hey, it's H here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Dow Jones. I'll cover wave analysis with the Elliott Wave Theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Here, this is the count that I've shared before, where we had a WXY here into W, ABC into X, WXY into wave Y. Now, overall, this is not by the book of original Elliott Wave principle. Again, why is because we have a complex structure here in W. Same thing that we are expecting here, a complex structure in the wave Y. Originally, all of these subwaves within W and within Y waves should be a simple structure. I got a different count for that as well that we're going to go through next, but before that, let's check this out here first. If we are having this WXY here on yellow, we would have this labeled as W, ABC into X, and now three waves into wave Y. Now, the invalidation is getting pretty close here overall, not a hard invalidation, but a soft invalidation, at which we would most likely look at some other counts, around 27.9k. Before that, we would have to look this structure here that is building up now as a zigzag, because we are getting more like a five-way structure here in the A wave. Then we're looking for three waves in the B and five waves in the C. Wave C shouldn't take too much lower than the A wave if this indeed is going to be the case of this higher degree count. Now, again, with this count, we would have an ABC here into W, WXY into X. We can have anything here on the X, even in the original book of EV, and here, or EW, and here for the wave Y, we would have another ABC. Now, I don't really like the look of this here at all, of this A, so yeah, somewhat prefer the WXY count. Why I prefer that as well, overall, is the time element that I took to create W here, and comparing that structure to any of these other structures here is creating or making this less likely to me. Now, here on the wave A of this wave Y, we would have this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We would have this super weird structure here in the middle, and basically an invisible wave 1 of this substructure in here. We would have to have this as a 1, 2 here, and this would be 3, 4, and 5 in subminuet. Again, this does not give you any kinds of right look, therefore I don't really like this count. Overall in here, after creating the A wave here, we would have a flat pattern here. At that point we would complete the wave B here, and we've gone through this structure here on at least S&P 500 many times. After this B, we would be looking for five waves, and that would end the wave C to end the wave Y. Again, possible, but I just don't like some of the substructures here, or the time elements on this one. The last, on higher time frame, we have this as a expanding diagonal here into wave 1 or wave A. At wave 2, we would have this as an ABC, and then we would be looking for five waves down, at least for the wave C, and then again third, fourth, and fifth if we are playing the impulse wave count. Here we would have a 1, 2, 3 flat here on the wave 4. It is taking a lot of time compared to wave 2, but I can't really make anything else out of it. That would be wave 4, 5 into wave 1 of minute. Then ABC zigzag into wave 2, and now we would have to say that this is in wave 1 here. Otherwise, if we are saying wave 1 is here, we would have this super weird looking, again, most likely invisible 1, 2s up here, somewhere hidden. It would be something like this here, 1, 2 or something, 1, 2, 1, 2 maybe. I like the look of this a bit better, as we would not have that big of a structure inside here. So we would have 1, 2, some like 3, 4, and 3, 4, and 5. That would make a bit more sense to me. Now what is less likely is this, that we have a flat pattern here on the wave 2. That is not any kind of problem, it's just less common than a zigzag here, as we did here on the minute scale. At this point we would be looking for the wave 3 to come down. At this point, if we are having this extension here and we would be ending this count soon, we would not reach the 1.618 here. As we did have the flat pattern here on the wave 2, we would be looking for a zigzag pattern or a combination of zigzags here in the wave 4. If we are having a normal zigzag, a larger time or larger scale, a sub-minute zigzag, that means that it would normally get pretty deep. We had a pretty deep correction here on the wave 2. Let's check how much was that. Wave 2, around 78.6, give or take. So again, I guess we could have a bit smaller wave 4. Again, if the price gets here at 1.618 here, around 28.8k, then we would be looking more into this possibility as the truth, I guess. Now, we have had many counts that we're looking into this structure as a 5 waves, so let's take a closer look into it. So, we have a couple of different outcomes here. One is saying that we had the C wave, or wave 4, whatever it was, ending around here. At this point, we could have this as a 1, 2, 1, 2, having these ones as a 1, 2, 1, 2, and then starting again 1, 2. So a nested pattern. Other scenario is that we have this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into an ending diagonal, or sorry, a leading diagonal into a 1. So there's 2 scenarios here overall. Now let's take a look at this sub-minute structure first. This is saying that we have this as a 1, 2, again 1, 2 here, 3, 4 and 5 here into the third. Then we are looking for fourth. It is really shallow though. Kind of don't like it, but I just don't see anything else here. It is possible that we could have this here as another 1, 2, 1, 2, maybe, but I don't really like that either. There's no real good look in here. So either the wave 3 is here, or indeed we are moving this wave 3 further along. However, we do have some kind of divergence here between the third and this next fifth here, so that could give us some indication that something, at least one of the thirds, is ending here, and then another third here, and so on. Now in here we have again some kind of third, that is most likely the third of third here. But before that, I had labeled this as a third here of minuet, which is again, I labeled this as the first, second, third, fourth, and now we would be creating the fifth. Now again, according to some of the counts on higher time frame, we would need more substructures here coming down, and the price targets here for the wave 5 would be less. Now currently, to me, this last structure here, potential last structure, is saying that we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 either done, or we're going to have this 3-way structure, some kind of 3-way structure like this and something like this, most likely. At this point, we would not have too much confluence with this wave 2 and this massive wave 4 here anymore. So it is possible that we have already completed wave 4 here. Now, however, I can't really get a good looking 5-wave structure in here. Any of this mess is really choppy. So to me, we still might be in that wave 4. And I feel like I prefer that. I'm not going to be taking a short here unless I get into some good looking 5-way structure down here as a potential wave 1, 2 of this sub-minuet count inside, or the substructure of that. But yeah, that is basically it. If we need more wave structures, then I would start with this being a 1, 2 here, and even if we need more after that, then I would be looking into getting this whole structure broken down into 1, 2, 1, 2. But that is my thoughts on Dow Jones at the very moment. If you have other counts you would like to share, there's a link to my Discord server in the description below. Also, if you would like me to update a certain other asset, let me know in the comments below. But for now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.